Whenever you're rushing around trying to feed your family, this is a meal or a snack that you can have at any meal of the day. Mariefiebach, thanks for being here today.
Oh, thanks so much. Such a joy to be here. Today we're going to do my Shamrock Smoothie. This is one of those meals or snacks that I like when you want just a little something sweet, but you don't want to ruin all the healthy food that you've been eating. This starts with something as simple as bananas. I take a banana and I slice it and then I put it in the freezer. And the easiest thing to do is just to do a large batch of bananas and slice them up and put them on a tray and freeze them in your freezer until they are solid hard.
Okay.
Once they're solid hard, then you can put them in a Ziploc baggie and just pull out as many as you need each time. So this is one of those recipes that you can make in a big blender if you're making it for the whole family.
That's perfect.
Or you can just make a single serving, which is kind of fun, which is usually what I do. So I have some frozen bananas here in a mason jar, and to that I'm going to add about 2 cups of spinach leaves, and this is just the baby spinach you get in the box or the bag at the store, nothing fancy. And with the 2 cups of spinach, then I'm going to add a drop of mint oil. There are 2 kinds of mint oil that you can get. This little bottle I get at a craft store in the candy making section, and the bigger bottle I get at a health food store in the essential oil section. Both work really, really well. And so again, the little bottle is from a craft store and the big bottle is from a health food store in the essential oils. And you're just gonna add 1 drop. This oil is super potent and you would be amazed at how much mint flavor you're gonna get from 1 drop. This is spearmint oil. You can do it with peppermint, but spearmint is that classic mint flavor that you think of around this time of year for St. Patrick's Day. And then you're gonna add a 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of milk. If you like it really thick, go with a 1/2. If you like it a little bit thinner, then add the 3/4 of a cup. And this is just my immersion blender, and you can see that it blends up really, really fast in the immersion blender. Again, you can do this in a large blender as well. The big thing is you want to make sure you get those bananas at the bottom, otherwise you're going to have big chunks of bananas inside your straw.
You can smell the mint.
It smells so good, actually. That's pretty cool. I love how pretty, it's a pretty green.
It is, and there's no food dye, there's no added sugar. And again, with no food dye and no added sugar, it's one of those little healthy snacks that you can treat yourself with. I have a little glass here. I like to pour it in a fancy glass because it makes me feel all fancy. I have one there. Sometimes I'll even, for my kids, put a little squirt of whipped cream on top.
Okay.
So that they really feel like they're getting a treat. And it's as simple as that. It's my little Shamrock Smoothie. It's something a little healthy. You can have it for breakfast. You can have it for a snack. It's an easy little treat, and I like to do it this time of year. It makes me think of St. Patrick's Day.
Perfect for right now. And going back to the bananas, how long do those keep in the freezer? You said you can do that, pre-portion them up for ahead of time. How long can you keep them there?
You can keep them in the freezer for 2 or 3 months. They last quite a long time. The big thing, anytime you're doing freezer cooking, is air is your enemy. So you want to put it in a zip top bag and you want to squeeze out as much air as possible. Anytime you're freezing anything, air is what causes it to get that freezer burn on it. And so you want to just squeeze it really tight. The other thing is, this is a good thing for those bananas that are kind of going on their way out. Maybe they've gotten a little browner than you like to eat them. And this makes it just a little bit sweeter because more of those natural sugars in the bananas start to come out, and so you can use a sweeter banana for this and it makes your smoothie just a little bit sweeter. So sometimes if I've got a stack of bananas that I didn't get to as fast as I should have, I use it for this.
That's
Easy
perfect.
enough. Well, tell us where we can find more of these recipes. I made your oatmeal pancakes this weekend, and that's something too that you can find on your Facebook group, on your website. Tell us about that.
That's right. Everything is at feedyourfamilytonight.com. You also have a Facebook group where we're talking to families about how to get weeknight dinner on the table, and I'd love to have you join me there. We have all sorts of fun conversations about things that are happening. Again, Allison made my pancakes, and I admitted that when I was testing my pancakes, I'd made a batch that had turned black. So it's all keeping it real here, nothing too stuffy. Also, my cookbook is available locally at Watermark Books and Cafe, and it's also available on Amazon Kindle edition if you prefer to have it electronically.
Perfect. You can find Marie all over the internet, but you can also find her here every Tuesday right here on GMK. Marie, we appreciate your time. Thanks for sharing this with us.
Thanks so much.
All right, we'll be right back.
Perfect.